Hey guys, what's up? It's Elena here with Zack Martino for EDMNYC. What's up? How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Good, good. So we're here today to talk about your mood. No,
Yes.
your song mood.
Yeah.
It has been blowing up. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm so happy that it's going the way it is. It came out 2 weeks ago, and as soon as I made the record, I knew I wanted to do something fun with it, and just mood in general is just a saying that I've been saying even before I made the song. So having a song about mood is it's fun, and we can do
Yeah.
anything with it. And I'm glad that the dance is coming out. And so once we released the music video, Vanessa Secco, she had this brilliant idea of why don't the whole community get involved. So she was the main star of the video, but how about we put together a mood shuffle challenge where everyone at home can just send in a video and we can make one big collage of all the shufflers doing the dance. And that's what we've been doing. And if you hashtag Mood Shuffle Challenge, you'll be able to send the video to either, well, it'll be on Instagram, and then from that hashtag, we'll just gather all the videos together and put it into this one big video. And yeah, everyone's getting involved, and it's going really well.
Okay. Yeah. So let's talk about that. There's been a huge response from the shuffle
Yeah.
community. Can you shuffle?
No, no. I mean, if they want to help teach me, I would love to learn. I just don't know how.
Got it. Okay, shufflers, you heard it.
Yeah.
Hit them up.
Help me out, guys.
Hit them up. Okay, so you are a born and bred New Yorker, Staten Island, yes? Being a New Yorker, would you say that the city has influenced your music?
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Even when I first started coming up, playing at these Pasha and all these New York clubs, it was very influenced of house music. That was the number one thing that I loved. But it was what's New York. It's the culture. And then when all the artists would come here, I was 12, 13 years old, going to these clubs. So I would see these artists perform. So now it's cool that I'm either playing it or it's just involved now.
Yeah. So you said 12 or 13 going to these clubs?
Yeah, I was really young.
Okay.
It was teen nights. So I would go to the teen night clubs, and I first played my first show at 14 years old. I opened up for Layback Luke in at Pasha.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
because I used to sell tickets.
Okay.
So in order for me to DJ at the club, I would have to sell the tickets to play the clubs. So I would do that, and that's how I got my start with the nightclubs. And then I took a hiatus of DJing for years, I think it was 3-4 years, and focused on just making music myself, and then coming back. And now I've been on tour for a year. Yeah.
Beautiful. What has been your favorite tour stop?
That's hard. They all are good in their own way. I love Ohio. Ohio is yeah, Ohio is insane.
Okay.
The vibe there is crazy. I love Florida. Miami is always amazing.
You got any good stories?
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot, but
But nothing we can say on camera.
yeah, probably not. But no, it's always a good vibe. The people there are just so into this type of music. So when you go there, it's just mayhem, and it's always a good time.
So you just said you took a hiatus for a while.
Yes.
What were you doing during that time?
So at that time, from 14 to 17, 18 years old, I was just learning how to make music all through my high school. I spoke to you a little about I just didn't have a real high school experience. I got homeschooled halfway through it, and I only had school Monday and Friday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I also have really bad anxiety too, so it was just growing up, it wasn't the easiest for me, but making music really helped. And going, just not going out. I didn't see my friends. I just was in my room constantly and just making music and everything. So after this hiatus, I was 19 years old, and I made my first song, and it was called Journey. And I made it together with these guys, A&G, and their brother was working at the festival as a videographer. His name is Adolfo. Adolfo, if you're watching this, I love you, man. He's insane. They asked me, "Oh, can this song be for the festival?" And it was my first song I ever released.
What festival was this?
It was called Electric Oasis, and it was a festival down in Mexico, San Luis Potosi, literally in the middle of Mexico.
Okay.
And I was like, "What, you want my song to be the song for the festival? Is that what's happening right now?" And the festival reached out to me and was like, "Yeah, and I want you to play the festival." So I'm like, So this is what happens when I release music. Okay.
You were recently signed to Armada.
Yes.
How did that all come about, and what is it like?
Yeah, it's been a like amazing ride so far. The first song I ever released with them was in 2016, and that was just like a first um, it was a club record, and that got signed to W&W's sub label.
Okay.
So that was like them supporting me, and then I met all the Armada guys, and then ever since then, it's been a year since I released with them, and then I released Hold On to Me, because all through 2017 I was releasing like remixes and stuff for them. So I did like Scenario James around Marciano. I was doing a Borges remix. So once I released Hold On to Me, it was like, okay, this is the first single. What are we doing? Like we have to just keep going with singles. What's the next one? What's the next one? And now officially they signed me as like a main artist on their label. So now Mood came out, and now we're just doing a bunch of collaborations. And I love working with Armada. Like they're really amazing.
Okay, so I have some like fun geeky questions.
Yeah.
If you could have a superpower,
Okay.
what would it be and why?
Okay, to clone myself, so I could like do a show in the U.S. and like my clone could be in Europe or something like that.
Beautiful.
Or like vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa. Leave the clone here.
Or we could just like me and my clone could do like a back to back, and then I could just be on the mic.
Who is your dream back to back?
Excision, me, and then Millennium, and I'm just in the middle, just watching them. Like, yeah, literally, just be like standing right behind them, like. No, like I love them.
Okay, so we're just about done here with Zack, but we've got a big summer coming up ahead of us. What do we have to look forward to?
Yeah, so I have just a bunch of new remixes. I think I'm releasing another single this summer as well, and just a bunch of shows. Like I'm gonna be going to LA for a few weeks. Hopefully, just gonna ride out there, and I have a show at the Avalon in Hollywood, July 12th. I have some local stuff here. I'm playing in Atlantic City again at HQ. That's August 3rd. And yeah, just a bunch of traveling, a lot more music, and yeah, hopefully I get to see you guys. Like, it'll be awesome.
Okay, fam. So you heard him. We've got LA, we've got Boston, we've got Jersey. Thank you so much for talking with us, Zack. And this is Elena with EDMNYC, and I hope you guys have a great day. Cut.